Let's talk about not responding. There are many different ways of breaking a control drama, and everybody will have to go through a process because you will make mistakes in thinking, oh yeah, this is going to work, and then you're going to find out, oh, that didn't work. It didn't work the way I thought it was. Okay, when you say not respond, first of all, you have to remember that you have to be respectful to the situation you're in. The situation has been provided so you can learn from it, create a great understanding, and grow from the experience. So you can never run from a control drama. If you try to separate yourself from the control drama without resolving it, it will come back another time. It will come back over and over again, and you've seen these patterns in people, and one of them is relationships. Somebody gets into a bad relationship, they get out of it, and they go right back into another one. Okay? This is not learning the lesson from the experience. So if you don't learn how to break the control drama, and if you break it one time and you did okay job, you felt pretty good about it, but you didn't do it as well as you could, it's going to come back until you master the ability to break control dramas. And it doesn't have to be for the same people, it can be through different people. So just because that person's not around anymore doesn't mean that control drama is not going to come up again. Let's talk about how you might recognize control drama. Since this is maybe a new concept for some people, I say let's start by going at the end of the day and doing a review of your day and say, okay, I was in these conversations, can I see the control dramas that might have played out in those? Okay, if that's a start, if that's the best you can do. Then the next step might be after every interaction you have with somebody. You go out to the car and you're getting ready to drive off and you're like, was that a control drama? Okay, pay attention. Again, we're talking about awareness right here. You got to have the awareness that you're in a control drama before you can break it. Okay, now we're just talking about reviewing your day. You're not even able to break the control drama yet. Maybe you are, but I'm saying in my examples. So then all of a sudden you got that down, so you're recognizing control dramas so well that you're recognizing the control dramas while you're in the conversation. All right, now that's a pinnacle moment in your life. Okay, then you have the true opportunity to move yourself in this direction. All right, so when you're in a conversation and it's the first time you've experienced breaking a control drama, you're going to be like, oh my God, okay, now you're thinking to yourself, okay, I'm in a control drama, what do I do? All right, now there's some things you can do to start with, and that is you can excuse yourself from the situation. You can go into the bathroom, splash some water in your face, look in the mirror and go, okay, bring my energy back in, okay? You can do this to start with, okay? Come back out calm. All the energy's changed. The dynamics of that control drama have changed, okay? And if you can maintain that, you'll be able to keep the control drama out. It won't come back in. It'll be broken. All right, now if you can't, there's things that people will do. And now let me tell you, I've made all the mistakes breaking control dramas you can imagine because I did this by myself. I didn't have anybody telling me how to do it. So you find people that use a control drama to break a control drama, right? Or tell somebody they're using a control drama. Okay, you're using a control drama. Stop it. Okay, guess what? You're using a control drama. All right, now I've had people tell me that they were in a work environment in these workshops, and they said, yeah, I told the person they were really annoying me, and so they stopped. And they were like, why isn't that a positive way of doing it? Okay, you're using control. You're trying to change the other person because you don't understand that it's all about what's going on inside of you that's triggering you. Now, the key is there's certain things that have to happen to demanifest that experience. Okay, if you're in a work environment and you understand that there's a control drama going on and you're having a hard time breaking it, well, you may manifest a new job, but until you learn how to break the control drama, it's going to come back in another way. So some people do demanifest a situation or stop a situation and have a more pleasant experience, but they have not gained the full understanding or the full growth and the full healing. Okay, so ultimately they will do it again until they get it right. And I've gone through this, so I know, and I'll tell you what happens. Okay, we talk about control dramas. You're in it now. You're now recognizing that you're in the control drama, and you're learning how to break it. Okay, you're going to, again, make mistakes along the way. You're going to say, oh, I'm going to try this. And then you say, oh, God, that didn't really work the way I thought it was going to work. That's not really breaking the control drama. It wasn't really positive what I did, but for now it worked. because you're going to have to learn. It's going to be by experience. Again, the only way you can maintain your center and that sense of peace in a control drama is to have total confidence that this works. Okay, you're going to fall back until you get this down. You're going to get pulled into your old habits and some techniques that aren't as positive. All right, so then all of a sudden you're finding that you can see the control dramas as soon as they start. Okay, that's good. Earlier the better, right? Because you want to break these patterns. All right, then eventually you feel and see the control dramas before they start. All you do is center your energy, and the people don't use them because they see that they can't go anywhere. They sense it. They don't have to know anything. They don't have to know they're using control dramas. They sense that they're not going to be able to trigger you because of your state of energy that they can feel. Okay? Then what happens is you feel the control dramas before they even come close to you. Okay? You see the way somebody's walking, the way their hair is, the way their forehead is, the wrinkles in their face, their gestures, their walk. Everything about them will detect whether there's control dramas coming. All right? So, all you do is center yourself. You calm yourself and say, whatever's coming, it's coming. I'll deal with it. You just deal with it. You deal with it logically. You deal with it rationally. As soon as you get emotion involved, you're going to get caught in the control drama. You don't go to their consciousness level. You stay where you are. And if they want to communicate with you, they have to communicate at your level, or you don't want to communicate. Why would you want to play a control drama if you know it's not helping you? So that is part of the understanding that we're going to have to get you to. How do you recognize when you're getting triggered? How do you heal those things that trigger you? And how do you maintain a state of inner peace? Okay, when you can do that, then people can't trigger you into control dramas. So eventually I get to the point where now, and after this video gets presented, maybe that'll change. I mean, the control drama was elevated to a level, and I kept breaking them and breaking them and breaking them. And now they don't even come into my life. I don't manifest people that use control dramas. On any level. Business, personal, doesn't matter. They just, somewhere along the universe said, this guy's got it down. He doesn't need any more of these lessons. He can move on to the next stuff. And that's a great point. And I wish everybody could get to that. So, again, when you can feel it, you start to feel these control dramas coming. It doesn't matter how, it just, and then all of a sudden, you don't even have to think about them, and you don't even have to think about breaking them, because you're maintaining this state all the time, and then they just start manifesting. Talking about manifestation again. The further this way, the less manifestation you're going to have on this side.